after full-time, workers were still clearing the gangways of debris and Luke Shaw was still in his full Manchester United kit, having a kickabout with his son. The charming scenes of toddlers tottering around the pitch in kits bearing the name Daddy began almost as soon as they heard the final shrill. A blonde boy, possibly the son of Jack Butland or Tom Heaton, started the ball rolling, literally, by kicking it into the Stretford end net to enthusiastic cheers from a buoyant crowd. Old Trafford has not witnessed such juvenile jubilance since United's last Coronation Day on the sodden turf in 2013. Some evening kick-off times have not been conducive for children tucked up in bed. The pandemic restricted numbers and too many terms have ended on a downbeat note. Louis van Gaal signed off with a succinct address in 2016 with United supporters hopeful he would soon clear off. He did 5 days later. The uplifting conclusion to the domestic season in 2017 was tempered by José Mourinho's infamous press conference appearance and disappearance. Shaw and 3-year-old Rain had approached the tunnel waving at the hospitality box occupied by the Shaw family in the first tier of the Stretford end. Once Old Trafford's denizens had left for another season, 4 generations of Shaws strode onto the pitch. Shaw smiled broadly as he guided his grandmother up the slope to admire the vista. His daughter, 1-year-old Story, was overwhelmed by the crowd and consoled by her mother, who retreated into the tunnel. Members of the St. John's ambulance requested a selfie with Shaw and he obliged. They then hollered Harry Maguire's name. Maguire had gifted his shirt and captain's armband to one fan. A steward had to order some children, so desperate for tangible contact with their heroes, not to clamber by the tunnel amid the risk of spilling over. Raphael Varane cradled his 1-month-old daughter, Elena, who remarkably remained asleep amid the din. There was not a peep from her after she was transferred to her pram and pushed out to pitchside by her mother. Anthony Martial waved to the crowd that serenaded him, cradling his 4-year-old son Swan, and there was a warm rapport between the United supporters and Lonnie Wout Weghorst, accompanied by his doting daughters and baby boy. Anyone who has parented a toddler will know that a ball is as essential as nappies or milk for a family outing. Casemiro's son, Caio, pacified by a dummy, clutched one and dashed down the tunnel with it. Fred's 4-year-old boy Benjamin followed his father back out for some early evening playtime. Bruno Fernandes' 6-year-old daughter has only lived in Manchester for a little over 3 years and already has a Mancunian accent. Maguire, Butland and Heaton, on possibly their last opportunity to take in Old Trafford in United regalia, lingered on the pitch with their children in the sun. It was fulfilling for those without parental responsibilities. Scott McTominay's polite niece obediently posed for a family photograph by the corner flag and adoration cascaded down on the cult figure Lisandro Martinez, who raised a grateful hand as he headed down the tunnel and then for home. Shaw may have gone home in his kit.